Right. You're next. Good afternoon / evening. Is it evening time already?
No, it's 5:30.
Oh, good afternoon.
It's good afternoon. Oh, look
late
who's got a
afternoon.
new iPad.
I love this
that
thing.
too.
Do you
Yeah,
have?
that too.
Yes.
How is it?
I feel like it's mother and lover at the same time. If that gives you any sense of how attached I am to this device. It's a little sick.
Yeah, just to show.
It's a little sick.
Kids, block your ears.
Playing these larger-than-life characters, I'm wondering, as an actor, what is the appeal? Whether it's what you've done or what you're going to do or whatever it is, I'm just wondering, is there a certain appeal about playing these characters and sort of...
I think in us there's always that, as you're a boy you want to be the hero, the guy who's sort of killing all the baddies. And I think as an adult you kind of leave that behind in your childhood. And so yes, there's an enormous fun with doing this and being the hero. I suppose that's the appeal, or the only appeal. It's just escapism and fun. You get to be one of the players in the stories that you read as a kid.
and do amazing things that you couldn't do.
Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, you're representing two films. Obviously, you have this huge comic book property coming up. What has been the WonderCon experience been like for you both so far?
It's been wonderful.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been really enjoyable. I was saying earlier, it's shooting movies can often be quite an insular, solitary job, because you do the job, you work with all these people, and then you finish the job and you all disperse. And we hung out almost every day on set, and, while we were there in Montreal, and then I haven't seen him almost for a whole year. And also, in the same respect, you don't see the people that watch the films. You don't realise there's interest being generated for the movie. When you come here, there's a human face, and
Sure.
it becomes a much more personal, human feeling to see all those people who go and pay to see your films that you're in. So I've really liked it. It's become a much more tangible thing for me to experience this.
Yeah, it inspires you a lot.
Yeah.
Is there an added pressure, maybe?
There's always a pressure. I mean, certainly going out there, the heart rate soars and the adrenaline starts pumping. But I think there's always pressure. It's whether you choose to acknowledge it, accept it, and whether you let it affect you. Some people thrive under pressure, but pressure can also ruin your performance. It can push you down angles which you don't want to go. So the best thing, in my opinion, the way I work, is try and ignore the pressure, do the job to the best of your ability, and just go there. Except that's all you can do. Because if you start thinking about everything else, then
I mean, it's not that.
you can be misled.
If you strip it bare, it's just like, you're talking to people who are really interested in what you do for a living. It can't get much easier than that. I mean, you just got to embrace it. And you all are interested in what we say. And it's a lovely feeling. It's a little tap on the back. Thinking, people really actually care about what we say. That's how I always feel great when I leave these places. I'm like,
Yeah.
Let's talk about something I haven't done for a whole year.
Yeah.
That's what's nice as well, is revisiting something that I loved the job. And you did too.
Yes.
It was hard going, but it was a brilliant experience to gain friends from it, and it's just nice to come back and talk about it.
Well, speaking of your other upcoming superhero project, we had heard that you were in some serious training for Superman. So are we going to see a more combative, hand-to-hand combat kind of a Superman?
I've only started the aesthetic side of the training so far. As far as all the fight stuff goes, I mean, there's only so much I can say, which I don't know how much I can say. So I'm just gonna have to
You trust us.
Yeah, I trust you guys.
Yeah, it's just...
With all the cameras, basically. Just this table, so it's never going to leave this table.
It's not going anywhere. Yeah.
How to handle bow and arrow?
I did a basic sort of mixed martial arts stuff throughout my training. My trainer was a martial artist, and then we did a lot of sword drilling and a lot of fight choreography continuously, just to get it right and to make it look right. And we had martial artists who were watching us, making sure our bodies in the right positions, and had the right movement and intention with every move. And so it was just drilling over and
Just
over.
a daily basis, every day. We'd come in, we'd all warm up together for an hour, and then we'd all split up, do gyms, and do the gym, some would do the choreography, then we'd have a break and have a shake break. Remember shake break?
Shake breaks was a blessing. Finally, a shake break. We'll sit in a chair and melt.
I mean, that's all we did every single day. We were like animals in the zoo, you know, there's feeding time, sleeping time.
Yeah, and there's little windows
work
at the
time,
end where you're
training.
seriously standing there looking out going,
Yeah.
oh, the real world.
So, a pleasant experience.
Yeah, I mean, as much as it was a hardship, going through that much physical training, there is something really enjoyable about it too. Incredible camaraderie. I noticed myself, because I was training quite a while beforehand, I started to break down and I started to lose a passion for the training just before I got out to Montreal. And as soon as I got out there and I was working with a group of people and we're all, you know, sweating, crying, bleeding together and all eating the same stuff and going, this tastes like shit, I don't want to eat it anymore. And I'm tired of doing fucking sit-ups and press-ups and all sorts of circuit training. You're all doing it together. And so you're all patting each other on the back and there's always someone who's a bit more pepped and you'll take the strength off them or they'll try and perk you up. And it's just, that team mentality, that camaraderie really helps.
Boot camp.
Yeah.
When you
I was on the set in Montreal in November, I think it was. A whole bunch of us went. You guys won't remember, but we all sat
No, I thought I recognized it.
In the trailer, I did.
in the trailer, right? Exactly. And the point I was going to make is, as dopey as this sounds, is even then when you were in the midst of it, you guys really did seem very enthusiastic about the process, about this particular project. And I was hoping it wasn't put on, but you seem to still have it today.
Well, it was, well, you know, that's down to one person.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. It's funny where you're going with it. That's the class.
He provided enthusiasm and passion, and all we had to do was match it.
Right.
And that's easy when you feel like you're doing something that's fulfilling, it was satisfying, and you know it was rewarding working with Tass, and we all felt that. There was no bad feelings on set. It was a very sad day when it finished.
Yeah,
I was the last one on set.
I know.
Everybody finished and I was still pulling down montages.
You were still sort of hanging off it.
That's a horrible feeling when you finish a film. It's always
Yeah, it's sad. It's
very
really
sad, especially when you've been taken away from home. So, you know, you're just in Montreal. We made it our home. We hung out together. We ate together, and then it's all gone.
Yeah.
when you're working with a filmmaker.
Thank you very much.